Now, one thing I do want to mention, especially for with regard to sidechains and so forth, is that all of this stuff is blockchains that whether you're putting either they're the asset or you create a tokenized asset on or a token to do the thing, all that kind of stuff. Like in our model, you can do all this stuff in crypto. You can do things that record, records and so forth that don't actually have values or inventory or whatever. And all that utility, you don't need a new token for. And so if you deploy blockchain services without having to make a second token just to do the thing, it kind of gets out of a lot of this stuff. And yes, this is better, but it's still regulations and so forth. But just like, catching rainwater and drinking it, except I guess in some places, in some states, you should be allowed to do that. And so if you're not doing it, you can still provide ledger-based services, but not create a token for it and still do everything that you might do. I can't think of all of the things. It could be IP. It can't be RWA because that's specifically tokenizing tokens for sale for something. But there's tons of things that you can do as an economic and storage layer for yourself or as a business that really doesn't. None of this stuff applies for it. And the Divi service chains the Divi Side Chains is one of the things that that enables that sort of thing. It's completely different than what this framework is applying to. So that's kind of an interesting aspect.
Yeah, I think that's a great point, right? I think globally, all those regulations that are coming are the best we could expect for a system like the sidechains that are coming, because it can adapt. Welcoming. So first of all, it was already a big advantage that it can adapt to anything. So it could stay away from bad regulations. But then with that, it can actually adapt and give the perfect form for anyone who actually wants to start an on-chain business, right?
Yeah.
And so that really is great. And honestly, for the whole industry.
That hammers it.